What is up, everybody? It's your girl Juju the Master Manifester, and I am back with another video.
Doctor, I don't buy no other doctor in this land. I'm a first-class root doctor. I don't buy no other doctor in this land.
Whoa, yeah, look at me dead in my eyes, I know that you know that a nigga ain't lying. Too much respect, all of my shorty BDs, they know not to try. Too much respect, I used to hand out CDs before they would buy. Whoa, she love me so much, it seem like she buys. Niggas don't know how I live, but that's cause they live it to high. Hey. 4S13, stepping on shit to the spot. He brought me the money sealed up, I still had to count it, I cannot just hide. Whoa. Yeah, let's have sex in the bank. Tellin' her open a safe. I hate a privileged rapper who don't even know what it take. The diamonds they hit like a rainbow, that's cause the necklace a frame. Heard. Whoa. Yeah, let's have sex in the nines. Do it. Breaking and bending the spines. Do it. I hate a privileged rapper that they had to hit 60 times. Do it. Niggas be full of excuses, act like they taking their time.
Whoa. Look at me dead in my eyes, you see all the times that I had to go slide. Too many sticks, you go to war with whoever ain't never been biased. Too many sticks, I was there, your ops, and none of them died. Pussy. Hold up. Why you pull up at 1 in the morning and sit on the edge of the bed? What? Texting emojis, tongue out, eggplant musta went over her head. Catching my side of the studio, make him repeat what he said. Pussy. Yeah, let's have sex in the car. The Maybach came with a bar. I'm wiping my dick with a bra. Snipe his ass, he got hit in the head before. Ops get undivided attention, I give them my all. How you come over the spot when you know it's your time of the month? How? Make a distance, see how fast you go from the boot to a blunt. Listen, she say she hungry, I gave her dick for brunch. Send me my whole fleet, I don't do back ends and fronts.
No, let's have sex in the bank. Tellin' her open a safe. I hate a privileged rapper who don't even know what it take. The diamonds they hit like a rainbow, that's cause the necklace a frame. Heard. Whoa. Yeah, let's have sex in the nines. Do it. Breaking and bending the spines. Do it. I hate a privileged rapper that ain't had to hit 60 times. Do it. Niggas be full of excuses, act like they taking their time.
Mr. Kiki Butt, say hey to the camera. Mister, acting like that. You acting Hollywood. Say hey to the camera. Say hey, family. What is up to my manifestors? It is Juju the Master Manifester, and today is August the 9th. I'm currently just sitting outside enjoying nature. I'm having an amazing day. I just want to encourage everybody to get outdoors. Like, it's just something about being in nature that is just so therapeutic. I genuinely just love being in nature. So I'm gonna sit outside. I'm gonna work for a couple hours. I'm just gonna soak up the sun, but indirectly because, of course, like I'm sitting under like a paved area. So don't fall out trying to go outside and listen to Juju the Master Manifester. Make sure you have some type of shade because it's very hot, especially if you're in Texas. So just want to tap in with you guys. I'm burning some lavender. Lavender is good if you want to keep bugs away. Some lavender here. And it's also very, very, very aromatic.
As soon as I wake up in the morning, I see dollar signs. It's the only thing that's on my mind. Other than pussy, you can't put me. All these poor faces on me, I feel like Chucky. I don't even pay no dirty clothes on me. Where they at, girl?
I figured I would just let y'all watch me work. Alright, you guys. So, I have one of my clients' docs pulled up. So at the top, I have like an introduction. And then I have recommended areas of focus. So with the recommended areas of focus, this is based on the client. So what I feel within 3 months, these are the attainable goals that they can set and also accomplish. But there's really no focal point on the time. It's more so allowing them to have a space to where they can document everything that they're experiencing on their spiritual journey. It's a way for them to document their goals. Of course, you know, we all can journal at home, but this way, me personally as a spiritual coach, I feel like this is the best way to allow them to document it and also get my feedback on it. So they have this doc for the rest of their life. They can print this out at the end of the 3 months, or they can just keep it here. They can keep adding to it. As long as they're doing mentorship with me, you know, I'll be giving my feedback. Sometimes I just come and read. So I'll give y'all a couple examples. So I will read a little bit just because it gets very deep. One of her questions I put on here for her is, what are some of your patterns and behaviors that you want to change? She said, a pattern or behavior that I need to change is the fact that I shut down when my feelings are hurt or someone says something I don't like. I reply, oh, I'm the same way, LOL. I'm a brat. I love having my way and my feelings get hurt easily. I kind of think it's human nature. But you wouldn't say these patterns are affecting the relationships in your life? ? Oh, I said, but would you say these patterns are affecting? Let me zoom in. She said, I can't say that it does affect the relationships that are meaningful to me in my life. Now, people I care nothing about, I don't give a damn. So in my personal opinion, if it's not affecting those around you, like, I feel like your personality is your personality. What makes you you is what makes you you. You can't change every single thing about you, because then you'll be taken away from the essence of who you really are. So I feel like you want to be in alignment with people that will support not necessarily the bad traits, but what makes you you, what makes you, not saying it's good to shut down, but I'm just saying, like, your body sometimes will naturally know when you need to close your energy off and when you need to open your energy up. So that's just what I say about it. The next question was, what are some of your limiting beliefs? She said, one of my limiting beliefs is how I view money. I need to work on believing that I deserve as much as I want to have, that I have control over my desires and perceptions when it comes to having prosperity. That was a big one. Like, whoa, that was huge. That was a big one. So my personal advice to her was, yes, it's okay to want more, and it's okay to have gratitude for where you are. But I say never be complacent within yourself. If you know you have a higher calling and you feel that there's something more out there for you, you should just go for it. Also remember that you define what success means for you. Did you get a chance to start your mood board? Everyone has a different vision of their ideal life, so try to piece that together on Pinterest when you have some time. And she said, okay, I'll look on Pinterest for the mood board. So this is good. Like, this is some dialogue that we were having a couple months ago. So I'm going to scroll down. So I said, what are you grateful for? She said, the most important thing in my life I'm grateful for, other than life itself, is being a mother. And I thought that was so beautiful, because motherhood is such a beautiful thing. And going through my shadow work journey, it's helped me learn so much more about the women in my family. It's helped me see myself in them. Not to judge them, but I see myself in them. And so when it comes to breaking generational curses, this is where we go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to ask the right questions that will spark a certain dialogue, or spark a certain, or invoke a certain emotion. That's important. So I said, that's beautiful, and it's such a blessing not only to be one, but to be a great one. I just know how this client is in my own life. Like, she is amazing. Like, she makes my job so easy. And so, listen, I just know. And I just know from what she shared with me and what I've experienced, like, she's a great mom. And that's an amazing thing. Not only to be a mother, but to be a damn good mother. So we just have to salute the women in our lives and we have to uplift them. Like even our own moms, our own grandmothers. Like we have to do what we can to do that because again, they're a mirror. They're a mirror to us. We have to cherish them. Of course, they have to, I don't want to say, it depends on your relationship, but I would just try to say embrace the mother figures in your life, or appreciate your mom, your grandmom, even for the things that you might not have liked. Sometimes those things that you don't like in them is something that you see within yourself. Maybe not at the time, but it might resonate later on your journey. So let me see. We also have a section in the docs for dreams. I stress this is so important because I want them to document their dreams. Like within my mentorship, they're learning mediumship, they're learning divination, they're learning just overall just how to be more in tune with themselves. And so dreams is very significant on this journey, on this path, because dreams are messages from the spirit realm. So, we have a section on here. I kind of want to share this dream with you guys. I'm going to get my client's permission. But this is crazy. This is crazy, like, because these are just spirit encounters. And, like, it's just so amazing. Like, y'all, just know your dreams are messages. They're reflections from it's like what's being mirrored back to you from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. So our ancestors, they see everything. So when we have these dreams, y'all hear this? They like, she telling too much. But no, when we have these dreams, that's like messages. That's them telling you something. Like if you've been calling out to them, that's their response. So you have to really be tuned in and tapped in to the frequencies around you. So this is good. This is good. I'm proud of her. She's come a long way. I believe she started my mentorship in January, and we're currently, well, no, she had to start last year, but she's been doing my mentorship proudly, like every month. Like, I just love her. Like, and I love the people I've attracted into my life. I'm going to go to my next client. You see, she's amazing, and her story is so, it's just a true testament to overcoming obstacles, like losing both parents, going through the motions, and going through a spiritual awakening. It's just a lot. So I do my best to uplift these ladies. So the question was, what are some of your negative beliefs about yourself? She said, not good enough, don't deserve good things in life because I made too many mistakes, that I'm behind in life, that I'm easy for people to walk away from and easy to forget, that I'm not worthy of love because my mom didn't love me, that I still need to do things to get people to accept me, although I know deep down inside I don't fit in a lot of places, that I've made too many mistakes and I'm too damaged to love. So that made me sad. Like, I can literally feel like what she's saying, you know what I'm saying? And that doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good. So I said, the people that told you that didn't love themselves, that's why they told you you weren't special or important. You definitely are. And as soon as you realize that, everything will change. The more you journal and reflect on those negative experiences and release them, is the more you'll realize how silly some of this sounds. Imagine you have a daughter and one day, hold up. Imagine you have a daughter one day. What types of things would you say to her if she came home and said, Mom, I'm ugly. No one likes me at school. I'm unlovable. What would you say? I would love to hear your response. I believe that this phase of your shadow work is going to help you manifest greater in your life. We have to get ourselves together first before we can bring life into the world. Some people's paths are different because they are divine beings. Chosen ones always have a different path. The oddballs. If you think about it, everything has been improving for you when you started to embrace your calling. Reflect on some of those moments and compare and contrast from January to now. You have come a long way. Also set realistic goals that you would like to achieve that would make you feel more in tune with your self-love. If you can actually write some things down, accomplish them, you will see that those things are not true. Also, with your mother's things in the house, they could be weighing on your energy. Remember, we had to talk about going through some of your rooms in your house. That's something that would be a good start. Remember, you don't want to overwhelm yourself, but the list doesn't have to be completed in 1 month or 2 months. I say give yourself a month per room. So I will end it off there, but like, whoa, like there was a lot, and I felt every single thing, even though this had to be a couple months ago when I responded to this, but this is good. Like we're going into certain things, like I'm laughing at myself because I said, what are limiting beliefs about money? She said that there is never enough, that it's hard to come by, that you have to work long and hard doing something you don't like. I said, hell to the no. I'm so unserious. No, but no, that ain't even true. Like, look at what I'm doing. Like, it ain't rocket science. I feel like the only thing, though, being an entrepreneur has its ups and downs. Having a 9-to-5 has its ups and downs. You just have to choose. Like, you gotta choose what works for you. If you want to do a little bit of both, that's cool. If you want to choose one or the other, that's cool. It's all about just making a move. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing what you're gonna do. Like, don't prolong it if you don't have to. But I feel like the best start, if you're in a situation where money is affecting like your money mentality, I would get an ancestor reading with me and do like a money reading, and you can ask your ancestors, like, how can you increase your money, or what type of businesses do they think you should start, or whatever the case may be. Like, I've done some readings like that, and when I say this shit was spot on, like, either it was stuff that they were already like doing as hobbies, or it was things that they already was thinking in their mind. And so it's just been amazing to see so many people grow. Like, I be looking, like, sometimes I be scrolling on Instagram and I be like, oh, I did a reading for her. Like, sometimes people's stuff will pop up. Like, it's just amazing. Like, or I be on TikTok and I just be like, oh my God, like, or people will tag me and stuff. It's just crazy. Like, you just never know, like, how many people you're impacting and what you're actually doing. Like, because me, like, looking back, like, I don't remember every single client, but I do remember a lot of stuff, but I can't remember every single thing. Like, I got a big head, but like, it ain't that you know what I'm saying, to be remembering every single thing. But it's just amazing, because when you're in your passion, you're in your calling, it's like everybody is the same, and you just see everybody the same. Like, there's nobody better than anybody, there's nobody less than anybody. So when you go into your spiritual journey, don't go into it comparing yourself to anyone. Go into it to find yourself. Go into it to get in connection with your ancestors. Go into it so you can break generational curses. Go into it so you can create a new way of life. Don't go into it thinking this is like some other shit. Like, this is not who's the biggest, baddest witch, we ain't even on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to find our calling. We're trying to decompose all of this stuff that we have been programmed to believe, and this is not an easy journey. And just know, if you're on this path, you're a very special person. Like, every single one of you, you're so special, because this is literally your birthright. And for you to find your calling is not something that you should take lightly. So there's also a section on here where certain clients that I'm working with on divination, like, if they're learning how to pull cards, I'll have them do 3-card pulls every day, and then they just share in the doc. That way, it, like, you don't have to update me every day on something that happens. Like, I can't, every single client, I can't get updates from, like, you have to be in my mentorship. It has to be a way for us to, like, I'm the type of mentor, like, I want to be involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know what's going on, but let's do it in a way that is going to, 1, be documented, 2, a way where we can both exchange. You know what I'm saying? Like, different people are on different time zones and things like that. So I think this is a good way. Like, how I'm doing with my mentorship, it's not just like surface level. Like, you can ask anybody that's done my mentorship. It's not surface level. it's very like in depth. Like I even have people, I've started them docs and they've only answered one question or they haven't answered any questions, and it's just like I don't even waste my time, like, because you're not even serious. So I'm not about to pay you no mind. Like, I'm going to pay you dust. Like, you can figure it out. But it's just, for me to mentor somebody, like, you really got to be in a space in your life to where you're ready. Like, it's just that is what it is. Like, I'm a way shower, so I can show people their way, but that doesn't mean I'm going to help every single person. Like, I help who I feel called to help, and I can only spread my love so far. So the best way to get mentorship is to join my mentorship. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you have to invest in yourself. Like, invest in yourself, because once you learn and once you get to a point to where you can use your gifts, you can make more money, you can start a spiritual business or whatever, but you gotta invest. Like, got to, for one, because I gotta eat. Like, I can't do everything for free. Like, those days are long gone. But I do stuff for free when I feel called to. So yeah, like, sometimes I'll let them join my mentorship for free for 1 month until they get the resources they need. Some people have made the most of that opportunity. Some people have done nothing with it. Do you think I'm worried about the people who've done nothing with it? No. Like, I'm helping the people that want help and the people who are ready now. And you have to make yourself ready sometimes, because there will never be the right time. You just got to be tapped in, and you'll know when it's the right time for you, when you're at the right point in your life to where you want to go to the next level. You tired of being stuck in the same cycle. Like, something got to give. Like, you got to break that chain, honestly. But right now I'm just yapping, but I appreciate you guys so much for rocking with me and supporting me from when I had 9 subscribers to when I had 78 subscribers. Now I'm at, like, I don't know how many subscribers I'm at, but 1,000 something subscribers. It's just like, it's amazing. Like, I appreciate it. Like, I appreciate you guys for, like, just watching. What are some of your fears? She said that I will never succeed or overcome my scarcity mindset, that I will get things wrong and make a mess of my life, that I will disappoint my dad even though he's passed on, that I will stay stuck in the same place mentally and financially, turning into a negative characteristic of my mom, that I will let myself down, that I already missed my chance for love or I will get it wrong. So I can just hear the sadness in that, and I'm just going to respond. I'm not even going to go off on a tangent. I'm just going to read to you guys what I wrote back to her. I said, turn these fears into a positive affirmation and be sure to repeat them every day in the mirror. The only way those negative things happen is if you give up on yourself. Every day is a new opportunity to get yourself in a better position. So as long as you're doing something positive towards working towards your goals, you're doing the right thing. But if you're doing the opposite of what you know you're supposed to be doing, or backtracking into negative thinking, situations, and people, then it will happen. Remember, you're the one in control, not those people who you're worried about. Not those people you're worried about, or those people that said that. Even with your dad, I know you love him and he definitely loves you, but you have to live your life. Have fun, make mistakes, but as long as you keep learning and keep trying, something is going to work, especially if that involves you using your spiritual gift or divination. I'm telling you from my own experience, what you're doing now and what you're learning now is definitely setting you up for success. Trust the process. Facts, no cap. So this is good. So some of the other birds over here tripping. So this question here is, this will be the last one, y'all, and then, because this is 12 minutes long, I don't want it to be too long, but this is good, and I'm gonna get their permission. I'm gonna see if we can share more stuff, and I'll check with my other clients too, because I have to start a couple more docs today because I have 2 new mentees, so I need to get their docs started. And with each client, it's like, I feel like one of my gifts as a way shower, it's like when I meet people, I don't want to say I can see their life, but I can see the areas where they may be hurt, or I can see the areas that they may be lacking, or they may need motivation. And so this is light work to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's light work. So all I have to do is really just ask them questions and listen. And then, as well as just me leaning on what I know, with my mentorship, you get a reading every month. So we're tapping in with their ancestors. And so I'm really seeing what's going on. And so it's easy for me to like structure things in my mentorship based on that. Like, my mentorship has come a long way. But I would say you really get what you pay for. So you have to invest in yourself spiritually. You know, it doesn't have to be with a spiritual coach. It could be with like a beauty coach, or if you want to like switch up how you look, or whatever the case may be. But I focus really on the spiritual side, which in my personal opinion, it changes the world around you in every way, in beauty and in self-love and in romantic relationships and how you feel about your own self. Like, everybody that I've mentored have said that it's improved their life. For one, I know it has, because it's just a whole new way of being. So I'm just blessed to come across some of the people I come across, you know what I'm saying? And I just wish everybody the best, you know what I'm saying? So this, I was about to read to y'all. This part was funny because I said, what are some of your patterns of behavior that you want to change? This one, this was like her fourth bullet point, was not speaking up. I need to be more vocal and stop worrying about hurting people's feelings, because they sure as hell don't worry about hurting mine. I said quick, and they'll go on about their day, LMAO. Ain't thought nothing of it. Cuss them folks out and go on. That is just so funny. Like, I'm cracking up, because that's life. Like, you gotta learn how to just be firm in your energy, you know? Another one was dealing with men that constantly have me in my masculine energy and not realizing I have the power to change that by walking away. A man with his hand out is a feminine energy. He can't lead a household if he's broke, which is true. Like, I said, yeah, for real. It takes real strength, and sometimes because the fear of being alone can be so strong. But also understand every relationship is not for you. And if we're manifesting abundance and walking in it, we can't date someone who conflicts or contradicts that. You're going to end up getting the short end of the stick every time. So, you know, it is what it is. Like, you have to be able to walk away from situations. You can't live your life being codependent or getting attached to every single person. Like, trust me, been there, done that. Like, your trauma, your childhood trauma will have you doing that, and it's just not what's up. Like, you're gonna end up hurt every time. Like, I don't care how pretty you try to paint it. So you just have to take the time to focus on you, love on you, until you can get it through your damn head of the reality of what's going on. Like, you can choose to put your energy into whatever you want to in your life, and the things you put your energy into is what's going to grow, is what's going to continue to manifest. That's like when we manifest things and we get something, you're going to get something negative and positive every time. That's just life. But what are you interacting with? What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the negative? Are you accepting the negative, or are you knowing to walk away from that and know that something better is around the corner? But you just have to have that faith that something better is around the corner, even if it takes some time for you to get there, even if it doesn't happen overnight, because it might not. Now, if you got it like that, you got it like that. But I'm just saying, like, manifesting is a long-term game. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Like, and when I say manifesting, that's just scratching the surface, you know? But right now I'm just yapping, but I appreciate you guys so much for rocking with me and supporting me from when I had 9 subscribers to when I had 78 subscribers. Now I'm at, like, I don't know how many subscribers I'm at, but 1,000 something subscribers. It's just like, it's amazing. Like, I appreciate it. Like, I appreciate you guys for, like, just watching, you know what I'm saying? Like, I watch my videos and stuff too. Like, I be finding it very entertaining. Like, I love watching my TikTok videos. It's like when I do what I do, like, I'm in a trance because I'm just having fun. I'm enjoying it. Like, with my TikTok, with YouTube, when I do readings, like just within my business, whatever. But when I look back on it, I just be so amazed because I be like, wow, like I was in a trance. That's how you'll know you're doing something you love. Like it just feels natural. It just feels like a natural high. So this is something I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. Like point blank period. Like I found my calling, like for real. So I really wish that on every single person that's watching, your calling could be fixing cars, detailing cars. Your calling could be working with plants or healing using herbs or making things with your hands. It could be being a cook. It could be whatever, but you'll know what's for you. Like honestly, get too deep. Y'all have to join my mentorship if you want more. It's so much stuff, y'all, and then it's just so crazy that her name is Charlene. Let me write her name down. Charlene Quigley. This is the one who's being sued for the religious stuff. It's giving you horny. So it's like, on one hand you preaching about premarital sex, but on the other hand you doing all this other shit, and it's just weird. Like people are so fucking weird. Like So my first question is Lizzo innocent? I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. This is Juju the Master Manifester, and I am out.